Most people think their life stays the same because they lack motivation. That's a lie your brain tells you to stay comfortable. The truth is harder to swallow. Your life doesn't change because your habits are silently training you to stay exactly where you are. You don't wake up one day stuck, unfocused, or disappointed with yourself. You arrive there slowly, through tiny decisions no one notices. The way you start your morning, the way you delay discomfort, the way you negotiate with your own promises. And the scariest part? Most of these patterns feel harmless until years pass and nothing feels different. If you've ever felt busy but not progressing, disciplined sometimes but inconsistent overall, this is the reason. In this video, you're going to see the silent habits that quietly rewired my mindset, sharpened my mental focus, and rebuilt my discipline from the inside out. Without hacks, without motivation speeches, and without pretending change is easy. Some of these habits will feel obvious. One of them will feel uncomfortable. And number 17, that's the one most people avoid because it forces you to face yourself. Stay with me, because once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it. Here's the first silent habit most people underestimate: waking up before the world asks anything from you. Not at 4 a.m., not in some extreme monk routine, just 30 minutes earlier. That small window shifts your mindset because your brain hasn't entered reaction mode yet. No messages, no urgency, no comparison. This is where self-development starts quietly, not with motivation, but with ownership over your first decision of the day. The second habit looks almost too simple to matter: water before coffee, before content, before conversation. Hydration is a productivity multiplier disguised as a basic need. Even mild dehydration lowers mental focus and increases impulsive decisions. One full glass tells your nervous system we're awake and we're intentional. It's not about health trends. It's about teaching your brain discipline before stimulation shows up. This habit feels insignificant until you understand the psychology behind it. Making the bed creates a micro-victory, a completed task before the day can interfere. Your brain releases dopamine tied to effort, not pleasure. Over time, your mindset rewires itself to associate mornings with completion instead of avoidance. That's a life lesson hidden in plain sight. Confidence isn't built by big wins, but by small promises kept consistently. Before the noise takes over, this habit protects your attention. 10 pages of a book like Atomic Habits or Deep Work, or 5 minutes of meditation, prayer, or silence. No performance, just awareness. This trains mental focus the same way lifting weights trains muscles. And once your day starts with clarity instead of consumption, everything that follows becomes easier to manage. Because the first habit doesn't just start your morning, it quietly sets the tone for how you live. Most people think hydration is about health. It's not, it's about control. Water regulates attention, reaction time, and emotional stability. When you treat hydration like a supplement instead of an afterthought, productivity stops feeling passata. A simple rule works: 1 glass every hour you're awake. No apps, no reminders, just rhythm. Over time, your mental focus improves not because you tried harder, but because your brain finally has what it needs to function properly. This habit isn't about dieting, it's about leverage. Instead of removing foods, add 1 real item per day: 1 vegetable, 1 fruit, 1 whole ingredient. That single addition changes how your body processes energy and how your mindset handles decisions. Blood sugar stability equals emotional stability, and emotional stability is the backbone of discipline. Self-development accelerates when your brain isn't constantly negotiating cravings and crashes. Your brain evolved to move before it learned to think deeply. Lifting weights, doing push-ups, walking uphill, or even carrying groceries with intention, primal movement sharpens cognition. This habit doesn't need perfection, just consistency. 10 minutes counts. Movement signals confidence to your nervous system, and when your body feels capable, personal growth feels possible. That's a life lesson no productivity hack can replace. Here's the habit most desk-bound minds ignore: reset your body every hour. Stand up, stretch, roll your shoulders back. Bad posture compresses breathing, which quietly compresses decision-making. These micro resets don't interrupt work, they protect it. And once you feel how energy flows differently through your body, you start realizing something important. Focus isn't just mental, it's physical. And that realization naturally pulls us into how you actually work when it's time to perform. Here's where productivity stops being motivational and starts being structural. One uninterrupted hour of deep work per day. Phone away, tabs closed, notifications off. This habit matters because your brain needs depth to create momentum. Even 60 minutes of true focus rewires how you experience work. Less overwhelm, more progress. Time management isn't about doing more, it's about protecting one block where your mindset can actually settle. Your brain isn't built for endless focus, it's built for cycles. The Pomodoro method works because it respects attention biology. 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of pause. During those 25 minutes, you don't negotiate. During the 5, you don't scroll. Stand up, breathe, look away. This rhythm trains discipline without burnout. Over time, productivity stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling predictable. Most people jump from task to task carrying cognitive residue, unfinished thoughts, emotional tension, mental noise. This habit fixes that. Between tasks, take 2 intentional minutes. Breathe slowly. Stretch your neck. Close your eyes if you can. These micro pauses reset mental focus and prevent decision fatigue. It's a small habit, but it creates a big life lesson. Transitions matter as much as actions. Motivation is unreliable. Systems aren't. This habit is about externalizing discipline. Checklists, templates, recurring routines, anything that reduces thinking. Pilots don't rely on motivation, neither should you. When systems run the process, your brain saves energy for execution. And once work stops depending on how you feel, you start realizing something powerful. Focus isn't something you summon, it's something you design, which naturally leads to the environment you're working inside. Here's a silent truth about mindset. Clutter taxes your brain even when you're not aware of it. One small declutter per day, a desk corner, a drawer, a browser tab list, is enough. This habit works because clarity is cumulative. Your environment quietly trains your standards. And when your space signals order, your mental focus follows. Self-development accelerates when your surroundings stop demanding attention you didn't choose to give. This habit feels uncomfortable because it targets addiction, not productivity. Once a week, remove one digital distraction, an app, a notification, a useless email thread. Your brain doesn't need more stimulation, it needs fewer triggers. Discipline here isn't about restriction, it's about protection. Over time, time management improves because your attention stops leaking everywhere at once. A short walk without your phone sounds insignificant until you try it. Boredom isn't empty, it's fertile. When your brain isn't consuming, it starts connecting dots. Creativity, emotional processing, and life lessons emerge in silence. This habit retrains your relationship with discomfort. And once you stop escaping every quiet moment, you realize something powerful. Freedom begins where distraction ends. 1 hour a day without screens, reading, writing, stretching, or simply thinking. This habit resets your nervous system and sharpens mental focus. It's not anti-technology, it's pro-intentionality. Most people live reactive lives because their environment decides for them. This habit flips that dynamic. And once you reclaim control over your inputs, you're finally ready to manage the one thing that matters most, yourself. This habit looks small, but it quietly rebuilds your identity. Keep one promise to yourself every day, no matter how basic. Read 2 pages, stretch for 1 minute, shut the laptop on time. Your brain doesn't measure promises by size, it measures consistency. Each kept promise strengthens internal trust. And once your mindset starts believing your own word, discipline stops feeling like force and starts feeling natural. Your mind isn't designed to store everything, it's designed to create and decide. Writing things down clears cognitive load and sharpens mental focus. This habit works best when it's unfiltered. Worries, ideas, frustrations, unfinished thoughts. 5 minutes is enough. Over time, patterns emerge, life lessons become visible, and productivity improves because your brain finally stops running background tabs you never meant to keep open. Most people let their inner critic run unsupervised. This habit puts you back in control. Speak to yourself the way a coach would. Firm, honest, but respectful. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, try, I'm learning how to get better. Language shapes behavior. When your internal dialogue shifts, personal growth accelerates because effort feels safer than self-judgment. Gratitude isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about training perception. One sentence at night, reflecting on a win, however small, rewires attention toward progress. This habit stabilizes emotion and closes the day with intention. And when your brain learns to end the day noticing growth instead of lack, it becomes easier to show up stronger the next morning. Most conversations aren't conversations, they're two monologues waiting for their turn. This habit flips that. Put the phone face down. Maintain eye contact. Use the person's name. Real listening signals respect at a nervous system level. People feel seen, not scanned. And here's the hidden psychology. When you listen deeply, your own mindset sharpens. Presence improves relationships and mental focus at the same time. This habit isn't about flattery, it's about awareness. One sincere compliment per day trains you to notice effort, growth, and character. It could be as simple as, "You handled that well," or "I appreciate your consistency." Positive reinforcement changes group dynamics. And when you practice recognizing value in others, personal growth accelerates because your brain starts looking for strength instead of threat. Every yes costs something. This habit teaches discipline through boundaries. Saying no isn't rejection, it's self respect in action. Time management improves when your calendar reflects priorities instead of pressure. And here's the life lesson most people learn too late. Burned out people aren't generous, they're depleted. Protecting your energy makes you more effective, not less available. Trust isn't built by big speeches, it's built by small follow throughs. Show up on time, reply when you said you would, keep minor promises. This habit compounds socially the same way discipline compounds internally. Over time, people rely on you and you rely on yourself. And once your social world stabilizes, your focus naturally shifts toward long term success. This habit saves people on their worst days. Never go to zero. One page, one push up, one sentence written. When motivation disappears, systems keep you alive in the game. Psychology shows that identity is preserved through continuity, not intensity. Even the smallest action tells your brain, "I'm still the kind of person who shows up." That's how self development survives chaos instead of collapsing under it. Procrastination isn't laziness, it's emotional resistance. This habit bypasses it. Commit to just 2 minutes. Start the document. Open the book. Put on your shoes. Once movement begins, discipline follows. Your brain resists starting far more than continuing. Productivity improves not because tasks get easier, but because you stop negotiating with discomfort. Before decisions, ask one question, and then what? This habit trains strategic thinking and protects future energy. Short-term pleasure often creates long-term debt. When you pause to think 3 steps ahead, time management stops being reactive. Life lessons become clearer. And slowly, your mindset shifts from impulse-driven to intention-led. This habit reframes choice in seconds. Ask yourself, what would the version of me I respect do right now? Not the perfect version, the honest one. This question bypasses excuses and clarifies identity. Personal growth accelerates when decisions align with who you're becoming, not who you've been. Your future self isn't abstract, it's watching every small choice. Not all effort is equal. Some activities drain you, others recharge you. This habit teaches awareness. After tasks, check in. Did this cost energy or create it? Over time, patterns emerge. Mental focus improves when your schedule respects biology, not just ambition. And once you manage energy instead of hours, success becomes sustainable. Your brain is for thinking, not remembering. Save ideas, screenshot insights, write notes, use a simple system, Notion, Apple Notes, a physical notebook. This habit protects creativity and reduces mental clutter. And here's the deeper truth. When your mind feels safe to forget, it becomes free to grow. That's how long-term success quietly locks in. And if this part hit close to home, especially the constant mental overload, scattered focus, and unfinished weeks, there's a deeper reset most people never make. Reorganizing habits is powerful, but reorganizing your mind is the multiplier. That's exactly why the digital hangover system exists, to reset overstimulation, rebuild mental focus, and restore control over productivity in real life. If your brain feels busy but your progress feels slow, the link in the pinned comment is worth your attention. None of this matters if it stays as awareness only. Knowing these habits won't save you, applying them will. No one is coming to fix your focus, your discipline, or your time management. There's no rescue team for wasted potential. The moment your life starts changing is the moment you take radical ownership of these micro choices you make every single day. That's how real personal growth works: quietly, relentlessly, intentionally. So here's the question you can't dodge: which habit are you starting today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. One promise kept, one distraction removed, one system put in place. Small actions compound faster than motivation ever will. And if you felt resistance while watching this, that's a good sign. It means you're standing at the edge of a better version of yourself. Remember our rule: stay quiet, stay sharp, stay in progress. That's how people stop drifting and start deciding. And before you leave, there's one more layer you shouldn't miss. Understanding habits is powerful, but understanding why your brain craves isolation, calm, and control is the next upgrade. That's why I made a video called The Psychology of People Who Love Staying at Home: 7 Hidden Advantages No One Talks About. It connects directly with what you learned here and shows how mental focus and emotional safety fuel long-term success. Click it on your screen, subscribe to Mind in Progress, turn on notifications, and keep upgrading your mind, one idea at a time.